Welcome back to AM Northwest. You know, you don't need to be a scientist to understand and benefit from quantum physics. Here to help explain this complex concept and how it touches our lives every moment of every day, we welcome the author of the newly revised and expanded edition of the Quantum Revelation, Paul Levy. Thank you so much. Revelation. Thank you so much, Paul Levy. Okay, so let's talk about how you got into this in the first place. It was an eye-opening experience you had.
Yeah, in the early 80s, I had a spiritual awakening that totally transformed my life, and stuff began happening in my life that was physically impossible, or so I had thought.
Like
stuff
what?
that could only happen in dreams. Well, I'm not at liberty to talk about it because my inner guidance has said, no, this isn't stuff you share publicly.
Gotcha.
But I understand now something was being shown to me. And then, you know, over the years, I began studying quantum physics and I realized, oh my God, they're describing the universe, this dreamlike universe that I had found myself in.
What is quantum physics for those of us who don't understand it?
So quantum physics, you know, it came into the world about a century ago and came into our minds at the same time. And they were trying to understand what are the building blocks of this physical universe? What is the microstructure? And the more they went down on scale, the more they didn't find anything physical, but they found that consciousness was part of the equation, was a fundamental part of the equation of this universe. And so, you know, to really give this thumbnail sketch, before quantum physics came on the scene, physicists thought this world existed objectively. And they were just passively studying it, trying to understand it. Then, keep in mind, quantum physics, it's the greatest discovery ever in all of history. That there's no doubt about in the realm of science. The question is, what does it mean, right? And so, in other words, once quantum physics came into the world, scientists discovered the idea that this world existed objectively was a nonsensical idea with no correlate in reality. What that means is that the act of observing this universe actually influences the universe that we're observing. That's a description of a dream. And that opens up, when you realize that, it unlocks the most incredible creative spirit that is our nature, because by our act of interpreting our experience, placing meaning on it, perceiving reality, we are actually playing a role in co-creating our very experience.
How does it impact us day to day, like the average person?
Yeah, well, I think in my book, the biggest chapter is about quantum physics in everyday life.
Right.
This is a quantum world, not just in the microstructure, but on every scale. And we experience quantum physics in our relationships, at every moment of our lives, because quantum physics, you know, it's such a radical sort of discovery. It's only been out a century. We're at the beginning stages of understanding it. It's showing us that we are having a collective dream. It should be headline news.
We're having a collective dream.
A collective dream, that this experience we're all having right now on planet Earth, we are co-dreaming it. We are dreaming up our experience moment by moment, but because we're unconscious of that, you know, of our intrinsic agency to do that, it's getting dreamed up in a way that's destroying us, that's destructive. Take a look at what's happening all over the world. So quantum physics is the medicine. It's this revelation, it's a living revelation, offering us the medicine to heal the collective madness of our species.
You know, you have a great blurb here by Sting.
Right.
You and Sting have become good friends.
Yeah,
I understand.
I mean, you know, we correspond. And, you know, when he was in Portland last year, he invited me to come and hang out with him and stuff like that. And he came across my work over 20 years ago and I think was really blown away. And because he has this really deep understanding of the dreamlike nature.
Right.
Because, you know, to understand the dreamlike nature, like I was trying to say, that unlocks the most unimaginably vast creativity that is our nature. And that's the healing, that's the medicine for the insanity that we're playing out all over the world. Is for people to connect with our nature, and our nature, by its nature, is creative.
So would you say that all people then who are creative kind of should tap into this a bit more?
Oh yeah, well, it's, you know, by saying, you know, even the word quantum, and this is a quantum universe, that's to basically point out that we are quantum entities in form. That is our nature. And to the extent that I'm asleep to my quantum creative nature, just think about a dream. If I'm holding a viewpoint in the dream, in a night dream, and a dream is nothing other than a projection, a reflection of the mind, it'll just give me all the evidence confirming the particular viewpoint I'm holding. So now I have evidence that actually even more convinces me that my perspective is objective. That becomes a self-reinforcing feedback loop in which we entrance ourselves. So the point is, we as a species have hypnotized ourselves out of our right mind. And quantum physics is literally revealing how we're doing it, and it's showing us the way how to not do that and to unlock our creative spirit, which is our nature. And our nature is love, is compassion.
It's healing.
Yeah, it's healing, that we're not separate.
Yeah.
You know?
Wow. You have that went really fast here. You have a book event tonight at 7 o'clock
Right.
at Powell's City of Books on West Burnside. We're going to put all the information for everyone on our website at katu.com. The Quantum Revelation. Thank you so much.
For sure. Thank you.
All right, we'll be right back with more AM Northwest. Don't go away.